Hi Class 3, hope you've all had a lovely Easter and haven't eaten too much chocolate. I bet you're all missing your friends. Hopefully it won't be too long till we can all be back together again. Although maybe some of you are like enjoying being off at home with your parents. I thought I'd try and up my technology skills. It's the start of a new term and we've got to get used to new ways of learning, so I thought I'd send you a little video. It would be lovely to hear what you've been up to, so maybe you could email me back or even send me a little video back. The new topic for this term is H2O. Does anybody know what H2O stands for? I bet Lucian does. It's hydrogen, 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen, and it stands for water. So our new topic is all about water. And I've got lots of ideas of fun things that you can be doing at home if you get the chance. So I'll be emailing you with lots of ideas. And I'm sending you this document which has lots of ideas for your parents of things you could be doing. So for PE, there's lots of online resources available. The Joe Wicks workout, which I'm sure a lot of you have been doing already. Automabuse dance, my daughter and I have been enjoying those. The cosmic yoga and other ideas. In computing, I'm hoping that some of you might be able to research into the sea habitat or into creatures living in the sea and produce maybe a PowerPoint or an information booklet or a video all about the sea habitat and creatures living there. And you could try and include text and images and maybe sound and animation. You could also link your ICT to other curriculum areas. We'll be looking at ancient Egypt in history, and we'll be looking at solid liquids and gases in science. So in science, it would be great if you could be looking around your houses for different materials and thinking about whether they're solid liquids or gases. And with your parents' help, maybe you could investigate freezing and melting and evaporation and condensation. If you don't know what those words mean, hopefully you can find out. And on this document that I've sent you, I've included lots of lists of online resources that you've got videos that you can look at to help you and ideas for experiments and things that you can do. In art, we're hopefully going to be looking at different artists linked to our topic of water, such as Constable and Monet's paintings of water lilies. Maybe you could produce your own artwork in a similar style using paints or colour pencils or felt tips. I know my daughter and I have enjoyed doing a lot of artwork together while we've been off. So as I said, history, our topic is ancient Egypt. And a lot of the topics that I'm suggesting that you could do over the next few weeks involve a lot of research, so the things that you can sort of get on with independently. So you could look at what life was like in ancient Egypt, find out about the pyramids and the mummies and Tutankhamun, find out about the importance of the River Nile. And again, you could put your findings into a PowerPoint or an information booklet if you wanted to. Geography, continuing with the theme of water, we're looking at rivers, so you could investigate the features of different rivers. Maybe if you live close to a river or a beck, you could have, as part of your daily exercise, a walk to the river with your parents and look at the different features of the river. And you could even research into another river in the country and do a project on that, maybe the River Thames or a more local river. And then in RE, the topic for this half term is Islam, and I'd like you to try and find out a bit more about the 5 pillars of Islam, and in particular about fasting during the month of Ramadan. And there's lots of information on the sheet that I've sent to you of things that you could try to find out about that. So hopefully everybody, you could lots of things that you can enjoy doing there. Now, I'll also be emailing you each day, as I have been doing, with suggested English and maths tasks. Don't worry if you can't get to do all of these. It can be difficult with your parents working at home, and we understand that, but we want to send you ideas there if you are getting bored and you get the chance to do them. That will be great. So I'm going to be sending separate emails to year 3 and year 4 because I'm setting slightly different work for each year group. So for next week, year 3s, you're going to be reading extracts from the Twits. I know a lot of you are Roald Dahl fans. So I'll be sending you a link to a website where you can download an extract, because obviously it's a bit difficult without us having the class novel and having to adapt my planning. So that there'll be extracts of the twits for you to read, and then each day there'll be some sort of task linked to that. So it might be a writing task, or I might send you some questions to answer about it. You've also got your spellings that you can be practicing. I sent you a list of all the year 3 and 4 words, but if you have lost it or you're not sure where it is, if you let me know, I can send it you again. So if you could perhaps just be choosing 10 a week to be practicing. And I also sent you a list of the spelling tasks that we do in school. You know, when you come into school each morning and I give out for you ready, it might be rainbow write, or write the words in alphabetical order, or write with your left hand. You could do one of those each day as well. There are also lots of online books that you can be reading. Oxford Reading Buddy is available to you, and on Oxford Reading Owl there's lots of books that you could be using as well. In your maths, I'm going to be continuing to set you work from the White Rose Maths, because they're linking together with BBC Bite Size, and the benefit of using these is that they have videos that you can watch, so you're getting that teaching input, and then there are worksheets to do related to that. I know some of you are struggling because you don't have a printer. If you don't have a printer, maybe you could just look at the questions on the screen and jot them down in your book or on some paper. If you have any difficulties or questions, you can email me and ask for help as well. If you're struggling with online resources, or you need any help in other way, just let me know. And there's also, remember, the Mathletics that you can be using, the Rotstars, the Numbots, and so on. Anyway, that's going to be all for now. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care and stay safe. Bye.